So Parks Victoria is essential to the fire effort across Victoria because we're in a very fortunate position of being the custodians of over 4 million hectares and embedded in land management.
Currently I'm a fire and emergency field service officer based out of Anglesea.
I've been working in fire for 22 years.
My primary fire role is an air attack supervisor.
My role centres around fire management, anything from response to planned burning and search and rescue, whatever is really required of us.
I don't know, there's staff members here that have been actively involved in the fire program for 40 odd years, and that's invaluable for people like me that are, I guess, relatively new. I get to learn a lot through them.
For the Woodlands Park, we work a lot with the multi-agency because we are in the city. We always work with the CFA, MFB or the firefighter from the Melbourne airport as well.
So here we are at Swain Street, one of our strategic breaks here at Woodlands that the crew have actually put in over the last couple of years. They maintain it for basically the properties to the north. We have an international radar site to the south of us. Basically that stops the spread of wildfire impacting those assets when it does occur.
So this is where the fire started and quickly climbed into the canopy of the trees. And as you can see, it's really burnt the bush, and it burnt really quickly through here. We basically had Forest Fire Management Victoria working within the park and the CFA working in the private land. But all working together, using the same communication and same attack strategy to suppress the fire.
The roles are very integrated, so during winter and the off-season of fire we're doing a lot of planning and monitoring and things like that, and then when summer kicks off we're on standby and responding to wildfire and burning and all of that.
The role out here pretty much involves me making up mixes for the aircraft of Phos-Chek and water. The retardant can be laid down in front of the fire, so when the fire gets to that retardant it suppresses the fuel so the fire cannot burn any further.
Post-fire, our biggest priority is getting the affected community back to normality as soon as possible. One of the biggest risks is hazardous trees or trees that have been badly affected by fire. We would go back over that area again and do a more thorough assessment of the trees before we could let community back into the fire area.
They're not just national parks to us, they're our backyards. We care about the country that we're looking after.
Parks Victoria is in the emergency management game, and we're just one of the agencies which fulfil the state's firefighting force.